AMC leads the way in C-sUAS implementation and defense. Story by Tech. Sergeant Anastasia Tompkins for the 621st Contingency Response Wing. Air Mobility Command Forces achieved several wins toward drone proficiency during Exercise Turbo Distribution in August. In conjunction with Sierra Army Depot, the 621st Contingency Response Wing reached 4 significant milestones in support of Secretary of War Pete Hegseth's memorandum from July by integrating both small unmanned aircraft systems, C-sUAS, and Counter-sUAS, C-sUAS, operations into their exercise. First, AMC and the CRW successfully operated and coordinated a simultaneous flight of a mixed fleet of commercial off-the-shelf, government, and do-it-yourself C-sUAS, a feat accomplished without incident, demonstrating the command's ability to manage complex airspace and diverse platforms. We were able to employ our own C-sUAS at AMC with our red cell and utilize adversary tactics, techniques, and procedures, TTPs, to test our friendly forces response, explained U.S. Air Force Tech. Sergeant Cody Cyber, AMC Security Forces C-sUAS and C-sUAS Program Manager. Once we got approval with other coordinating agencies, we were able to go out there and fly against the Contingency Response Forces and their equipment, and that's really what turbo distribution was about, trying to get first-hand knowledge and experience with what working with drones looks like. These repetitions are critical to enabling the CRW to refine their response to the C-sUAS threat. Moreover, the 621st CRW Innovation Office enhanced the 821st Contingency Response Group's operational effectiveness by providing an emerging technology that rapidly accelerates airfield assessments by providing detailed airfield mapping and comprehensive air boss services. This technology helped to ensure the safety and efficiency of aircraft operations during the C-sUAS field test within the U.S. Transportation Command exercise. C-sUAS are democratizing local tactical air power by allowing small units direct access to effects, stated U.S. Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Poole, 621st CRW Innovation Chief. We are already working to open a C-sUAS lab at Joint Base McGuire-Dix Lakehurst in the coming weeks to help the wing quickly identify and implement the most promising technologies and design approaches to solve its problems. In a move that expands the toolkit for countering drone threats, the CRW also secured permission to employ active non-kinetic effects against C-sUAS. The amount of interagency coordination was significant, and the wing learned a great deal about the process and how to repeat this for future exercises, Poole said. This is key knowledge as the CRW continues to lead the effort on integrating C-sUAS capabilities for expeditionary airfield operations. Testing C-sUAS capabilities during exercises is essential to understand their performance in realistic operational environments and identify and remedy limitations before they become critical. This practical evaluation ensures forces are better equipped, more adaptable, and ready to integrate emerging technologies into combat scenarios. The C-sUAS demonstration within an operational context allowed CRW forces to get a hands-on look at the many challenges facing them on this topic, said Poole. Field testing is absolutely essential to getting this right the first time. Our home-built red C-sUAS was especially useful in highlighting strengths and weaknesses of these C-sUAS sensors and effectors. The purpose of home-built systems is to leverage new authorities, and these C-sUAS benefit from being repairable, low-cost, and modifiable in-house. Having a background in building drones, I began the process of testing, evaluating, and seeking approvals to fly a drone that uses components similar to what is being used in current conflicts, said U.S. Air Force Tech. Sergeant Christopher Gilbert, 19th Civil Engineer Squadron Explosive Ordnance Disposal Team Leader. It's an important capability for the Air Force, because it allows us to rapidly iterate on emerging threats at a fraction of the cost of outsourcing red teams. Finally, as a crucial step for developing the foundational expertise needed for future advanced missions, the CRW recently completed its first Level 1 C-sUAS Operators class, further solidifying its position at the forefront of C-sUAS integration within the air mobility enterprise. Last summer, the CRW moved to a leading, modern platform that provides enhanced capabilities for our teams on the ground, said U.S. Air Force Master Sergeant Jimmy Vang, 821st CRG Security Forces Superintendent. When we received these systems, we did not have a formal training program in place to ensure our operators remained compliant with standards while operating within the framework of our unique mission. However, we worked with AMC and Air Force Special Operations Command to build a certification program tailored to our mission. This was a major achievement as it provides the CRW with an arsenal of operators capable of providing greater capabilities to friendly forces. Whether it is providing C-sUAS employment for friendly forces or capitalizing on emerging technologies to counter this emerging threat, the CRW remains committed to pushing the boundary and being on the leading edge of the future fight.